Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, August 4th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I keep working to expand my personal love energy. So if you look, there are studies out there that talk about like the fields that we give off, these energetic fields, and they speak about how much bigger our heart field is actually than our mental field. And I was just thinking as I was sitting down for this astro, like what would happen if we engaged our hearts the way we engage our minds? We're constantly, thinking things, turning to our minds for answers. What would happen if you lavished that amount of attention, or even half that amount of the attention, on your heart? It feels like the field would just expand, 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 expand. And the energy today is saying today's a really good day to do that. Today's a really good day to expand your heart, to concentrate on your heart, to focus on it, and really tune into the field. It's called a torus. The torus field that your heart is giving off. It's kind of like a donut. So we'll call it the heart donut field for our purposes. So that being said, we have the Sun and Chiron working together today. So they're working in a trine. A trine is a favorable connection. That being said, anytime there's Chiron, there is healing involved. And sometimes when there's healing involved, there can be challenges. Now I'm really feeling with this healing, with this connection between Sun in Leo and Chiron in Aries, our inner child is front and center. And I will say that there's nobody I've ever met who has their inner child perfectly figured out, all well and good, who doesn't have some inner child work to do. So today is a beautiful day to expand your heart field and invite your inner child into your heart field. Do you have something to say?
It was just interesting watching some weird, totally random documentary that actually brought up the guy that brought up the inner child.
Oh yeah, last night. Yeah, Joe and I were watching some thing. he likes to watch a lot of interesting shows, and it was talking about the person who came up with the phrase inner child, but I don't remember who that was. Anyway, very interesting. You're right. So today is the day to invite your inner child in if you haven't, and even if you have, spend some time connecting to your inner child. Listen to your intuition. What age do I need to connect to my inner child? Is it 7? Is it 23? You may have a 23-year-old inner child who needs attention. Is it an infant? Is it an inner child from another lifetime? Listen to your intuition, and when that comes up, spend some time lavishing some attention, listening, holding, just being present with that part of you, and I really believe there could be beautiful healing. Now, this is very powerful because, every inner child helps make up who we are, and Chiron in Aries is helping us heal who we are. So this is a beautiful opportunity for some healing. Just take some time, tune into that, and for that. Speaking of feelings, we do have the moon in Gemini. Moon in Gemini is like, I don't want to go there. Do I have to? No, thank you. I'm busy. Moon in Gemini is making one last connection before shifting into Cancer. We actually have a connection between the moon in Gemini and Jupiter in Aquarius. Jupiter is still at 29. It's almost finished this 29 degrees. So we may find some strong mental spikes. Some beautiful ideas can also come through this. It also may have that a little bit of feeling like, I just really want to reach out. I just really want to reach out and talk to somebody. I really want to reach out and connect to my community, connect to my tribe. If you are able to do that, wonderful. If not, I suggest reaching out, connecting to the universe. Now, it will be afternoon, so, it's within the realm of time. However, I'm just feeling you may get some visitations in your dreams. Were you going to say something else?
The universe always speaks to you, but you may not always get the answer you want.
Yes, the universe always speaks to you. You just may not always get the answer you want. It's true. Yes. All right, so Moon into Cancer. Moon into Cancer is going to be bringing the feels for sure. Now we're going to be in the dark of the moon. This is the time when we stop seeing the moon in the sky, and it really is a time that we're called to tune within, turn within. So dark of the moon leading to new moon on Sunday. It is also Lion's Gate on Sunday. A lot of people like to really dig into that, but we really are called to do this inner work. And again, for those places inside you that have these feels, one of the best things you can do is hold that energy of love. Some people are like, I don't even know how to connect to love. You know, if you're having trouble connect to love, I personally, when I'm struggling with that, think of my beautiful, loving animals because they can give us that feeling and that vibration of unconditional love, and that can be a really good place to connect in. Or your children, or if you had a good relationship with your parent or a best friend. There's so many places, or even just you're a lover of nature, like the feeling that you get when you go outside and you take a deep breath of fresh, beautiful air, or seeing a flower open. There's so many ways, but connect into that energy to tend to those places that are bringing you the feeling, healing. Moon in Cancer will connect to Mars in Virgo. I always say when we have Cancer and Virgo engaged together, we can spike our worries up a little bit. Both Cancer and Virgo are like the warriors of the zodiac, so do watch that. Also, it's Mars. So we have Mars and the moon, and that can breed temper tantrums. My thought is, if you are not meeting your needs, which can include the need to be loved by yourself, you may find some temper tantrum spiking happening in the afternoon with that. That's late evening. It also may be that you're tired and you need to sleep because this week has been spiky and sleep has been off. So listen to what your physical body needs. Again, offer yourself love, but then show up, take action for what those needs are. All right, so I'm ending that there. It's interesting. I had quite a few relational cards come up, like interactions with others. The comparison card and the compromise card, both in reverse. So, again, this isn't about anybody else's process. This is really about you. And my feeling is with these things, it's like, do try to put those blinders on a little bit and take some time focusing on yourself, your relationship with yourself. When it comes to love, so often we want to lavish that love and give that love to others, and that's beautiful and so needed. But today's one of those days, pull it in. Take a little time for yourself in and through this energy. I do have the letting go card. I told you we may have some emotions coming up. Intensity card as well. This is kind of what I'm feeling like. This is moving into the new moon, kind of what it's like right now. We're moving into the light, but there may be some intensity. But the world card, the completion card, beautiful things coming towards us as we do this work. So that's it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And stay curious. Namaste.